God is prompting me to make this video and I don't feel like it. I'm super tired. I barely had any sleep, but God is telling you, don't try to make your circumstances easier to achieve a deadline or a goal, or compromise to achieve a goal. Instead, instead of making the circumstances easier, decide to become stronger. And there's more to it. I'm going to explain to you what I mean exactly, and I'm kind of doing that as well right now in this video, so it's kind of funny. But listen carefully. This may completely change who you are. I wrote this to learn this lesson I learned right now. So I booked a flight as I felt led by God for a certain date. And this date coming, I knew I had to finish this project, this Freedom Accelerator program. This is a very important program that God led me to build to help a lot of people, maybe like you, to be free from lust once and for all in 33 days with God's grace, not your own strength. And then helping others be free from lust as well, and making money doing so. Making money, making man fishers of man. You get my point. Helping other people break free from lust as well and do God's work, become everything they were created to be. This is the goal of the program, and it's so important. It's a big goal. It's a big, it's hard to create this program. And I was tempted to not take the flight and stay comfortable where I was, to make sure I'm in the best circumstances, and it's way easier to finish the work like this. And I can even take my time and make sure it's a great program and everything. But then I had this revelation and this conviction, God led me to put this deadline to myself for me to grow, to put a fire behind me and to make me grow stronger, faster, to not be comfortable, but challenge me and be able to adapt to different circumstances, and also to see all the little things I was wasting time on and I stopped doing once I just had this urgency. Once you see what is really important, you start cutting off all the things that really don't matter. So I basically had spent pretty much no time on my phone, and not even just on social media, just on my phone, right? Spent pretty much no time outside, had just one meal for the entire day. I don't have the time to eat, dude. I had this deadline. Imagine you are a father and you have your kid, your beautiful young little daughter, and she's going to die if you don't get on the situation on time. Dude, you don't care of eating. You don't get off stopping for some snack or something. No, you're on a mission, dude. You don't got time to eat, so you go very fast, right? And you go and it's it creates a clarity, a clear path, it's just a lane of focus, a highway. And you go there just so fast because you don't care for anything else. It's do or die, right? And so I started to work 10, 12 hours a day, being completely obsessed by finishing this program. And then I realized something. Oh, something else got cut off too. My time with God. And immediately as I realized this, I readjusted and was able to incorporate God with me as I worked. And because the deadline was impossible, I had to rely on God to make it happen, to be able to hear God on what He wants me to focus on. And so I could get the things that are essential done. And this actually grew me and pushed me more into the man God wants me to be and requires me to be. And this is what's going to happen for you too. And ask yourself this question. Where is God trying to push you in an uncomfortable situation, an uncomfortable deadline, goal where you have to grow? See it and decide to grow instead of making the circumstances easier. And I'm thinking right now, maybe you're trying to make a decision and you're going to be in a situation where you're not going to have much money. You're not going to have much, or you're going to potentially lose a lot of money, kind of like me. Right now, I listen to God, okay, go to this place, it's super expensive, and how am I going to afford that now? It's double the price I was staying at before. And dude, this pushes me to grow. This pushes the boundaries of what I'm used to do, right? Oh wow. This is why maybe people say, there's a song if New York, New York, if I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere, because like, yeah, if I can make it in New York, I can make it anywhere. I don't remember what the song is. It's up to you, New York, New York. I think it's a pretty famous song, right? And because New York is so expensive, if you can make it there, you can probably make it anywhere. If you make it there in the jungle, it's like so hard to be focused. Like there's so many things happening, so many distractions, maybe so many dangers, right? If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. So this is like pushing your boundaries. This may be confirmation for someone to go to New York. I don't know. You don't have to. To me, God actually prevented me from going to New York because maybe it was going to be too expensive for me. I was going to be in a very bad position, right? So, anyway, where is God trying to push you? And where are you trying to compromise on your goal? When you think about this, decide that you're going to expand instead of retract. It's like the expansion that is important. And when you expand, you become a new person. Like you just expand your limits. And it's awesome. It's a little bit hard in the beginning, but it's way easier than you expect. In your mind, you're trying to keep your brain is trying to keep yourself safe. And so you're going to think that, oh, this is like super hard. It's going to be so painful and everything. But in fact, when you just start and you just take one step after the other, it's actually like a lot more manageable than you expect. And God is not going to put you in a circumstance where you have to suffer more than you can bear, right? Just like for me, maybe I couldn't bear at this time New York, or maybe I had something else. I don't know, but like he just prevented me the path to go to New York. I just couldn't, like literally. You know how it happened? I had my ticket. I went to the airport, and before entering in the plane, before onboarding the flight, the lady asked me, "Can I have your debit card?" I'm like, "Why do you need my debit card?" And she's like, "Well, I need to see your debit card to confirm your identity." I'm like, "What? Maybe you've never heard of this. It never happens. It never happens. I took so many flights, nobody asked me for my debit card. And I booked with a digital debit card. So I didn't have it on me physically. I was like, I can show you online, like on my phone, like the debit card." She was like, "No, we need," and she asked her manager, whatever, she just wouldn't let me on the plane. And I was so mad. But this was a closed road, closed door, that God was maybe protecting me. And indeed, he had great things happening for me after that in LA. So it was actually God's redirection. So don't fear going in a place where you're not going to be able to make it. Because God is going to, if you walk with God, God is going to like open the paths that are right for you and close the doors that are right for you. But you also need to discern as well. But don't be scared of pushing yourself, right? This is the message. Hope you liked it. If it helps you out, like, subscribe to not miss the next ones. If you want to support this channel, link in the description to do so. And if you want the Freedom Accelerator, where you become free from lust and then become financially free, maybe become a YouTuber, this is for you. Link in the description to do so, to access it. And I'll see you there, and I'll see you next one. God bless you.